So, I did something a little crazy. I bought this entire plot of land, this massive sprawling farm right here. I heard a crazy rumor. This land is hiding wild secrets. Most people buy a farm to grow crops, but I bought this one to dig. It was a multi-million-dollar gamble to see what's buried under our feet. We assembled a team of experts and every tool we could get. One instruction: find something insane. What they unearthed will blow your mind. Over the next 20 hours we dig deep. Not one, not two, but 20 impossible things. Each discovery crazier than the last, from finds that rewrite history to treasures worth millions. I'm risking my entire investment on this hope. This is the biggest treasure hunt I've ever done. You have a front row seat. Geologists, archaeologists, bomb disposal experts. You won't believe what we found just a few feet below this ordinary field. We'll count down the 20 most insane discoveries. Guess the final find, and get a shout out. Stick around, hit subscribe. Let's start the clock and get digging. We had literally just started setting up our base camp when it happened. A blinding flash tore across the sky, followed by a sonic boom that shook the entire valley. A fireball streaked across the horizon, then a massive impact over the ridge. We scrambled the drone straight toward the smoke plume, a perfect crater, still smoking, in the middle of our property. In the center sat a dark metallic rock, still radiating heat. The geologists confirmed it. A fresh meteorite. We cordoned off and tested. Day 1. The universe delivered a treasure from space. On the far side, GPR lit up with a large rectangle 6 feet down. We brought in the excavator. Every scoop felt like an hour. Then we saw it. A dark wood and leather trunk, hand tools only. Our historian whispered, officer's trunk, brass and leather quality. The lock was fused shut. Force it now, or take it to the lab. A time capsule, a direct link to a soldier from American history. What would you do? Pop it open or wait? Deep scan sonar found a hollow cavity. Perfectly geometric. We punched through 20 feet of rock and sent a camera. We were staring into a modern high-tech bunker. Stainless walls, server racks, sophisticated filtration. No dust, no cobwebs. A prepper's paradise? Secret data haven? We geared up to rappel in. This place was keeping very dark secrets. After a night of rain, the ground near the western creek collapsed. A 30-foot sinkhole opened up overnight. The walls were layered with bones, a dense fossil bed. Dozens of species, ancient mammals, giant amphibians, strange fish, likely an ancient riverbed or tar pit that trapped life over millennia. A snapshot of a lost world, right in our backyard. Metal detector screamed, shallow, 3 feet down. A small chest, iron-bound, heavy enough for 2 to lift. The lid crumbled. Inside, gold. Hundreds of coins spilling onto the dirt. Spanish doubloons, pieces of 8, 17th century, worth millions. But who owns it? The legal questions came fast. In a dry, dead patch we detected a moving void. At 250 feet the bit dropped, we'd hit the void. Lights bloomed over a massive subterranean river, crystal clear and fast. A thriving hidden ecosystem carving limestone deep below. A secret source feeding the region, huge implications for agriculture. A bizarre magnetic signature, not iron ore. 10 feet down, twisted silvery metal, car door sized yet light. An organic-looking honeycomb pattern inside. Not steel, aluminum, or titanium. Bonding no one could explain. The experts said the tech looked beyond ours. We secured it for further tests. We stepped into a meadow and froze. A perfect fairy ring, 50 feet in diameter. Enormous caps, faintly glowing at twilight. A fungus expanding underground, fruiting at the edge, rare at this scale. No wonder legend spoke of portals and dancing fairies. Rocks with bark texture and branch shapes, but hard as stone. A petrified forest, but mineralized with quartz and crystals, likely buried by eruption, then transformed by hydrothermal fluids. A field of crystal trees, like glass and gemstones. A geological lottery win, another planet underfoot. Radar flagged something massive and solid. We hit something so hard it screamed against the bucket. A crystal tip, huge, and it kept going. Hours later, a single colossal quartz cluster, car-sized. Perfect points, hundreds of thousands, maybe more if we can extract it intact. She paused. Something smooth, oval, football-sized, not a concretion. The distinct texture of eggshell, an intact, unhatched dinosaur egg. the lottery of paleontology. We halted heavy work and jacketed it for CT scanning. We might see a fossilized embryo, one of the finds of the century. Following the river we found a cavern system. They killed the lights, and the cameras saw it. The cavern glowed, walls, ceiling, even the water. A self-contained bioluminescent ecosystem evolved in isolation, a living galaxy hidden beneath our feet. Near the treasure, a flat stone emerged from the grid, a tablet covered in precise carvings, unknown script. Not Spanish, not native scripts, not runes, something new. Geometry and elegance intertwined. What does it say? Who carved it? We're scanning and sending to linguists and cryptographers worldwide. A thin dark blue vein ran through granite at 500 feet, metallic sheen yet brittle, unlike any mineral we knew. Chemistry and crystal structure matched nothing in the database. A new mineral, tentatively farmite, with unknown properties and potential. Is there more of it? The hunt expanded. A huge iron signature in a swampy corner, probably junk we thought, not a tractor, an enormous radial engine, and attached, a live bomb. Work stopped. Bomb squad took hours to make it safe. A B-24 training loss from a nearby 1940s base, wreckage never fully recovered. The bucket struck a rock that looked like wood, a perfectly preserved root system spreading over 100 feet. The main taproot, over 10 feet across. It let us glimpse ancient climate, and a tree of unimaginable height. A humbling, silent testament to a lost forest of titans. On the highest hill, a faint circular pattern emerged, a near-perfect stone circle, 100 feet across. The stones were hauled from miles away, alignments nailed the solstices and equinoxes, an ancient observatory. Who built it, and how did they know the sky so well? At the circle's center, carved lines hid in plain sight, a hand-drawn map etched into bedrock, rivers, mountains, symbols, a river where none exists, a mountain on flatland, landscapes out of time, prehistoric terrain, spiritual guide, or a treasure map in disguise. We scanned and dove into old surveys. This might start a bigger adventure. The map's symbol led us to a small, man-made opening. Inside, a hand-dug labyrinth, narrow and claustrophobic. Every corner held a discovery, or a collapse. Prohibition tunnels, older. The farm's secrets weren't just buried. They were carved into the rock. Our wildlife cams ran for weeks. Deer, raccoons, coyotes. Then one morning, footage that changed everything. Not bobcat, not cougar as we know it. It matched the eastern cougar, declared extinct, and yet there it was, alive on this farm. We verified, shared under strict confidentiality, and launched protection. This one isn't about money or history. It's about life. 20 discoveries that sound like 20 videos found on one farm. From a fresh meteorite to a species back from the brink. We gambled millions on a rumor, and it paid off beyond belief. Each find now has its own journey. Science, conservation, and secrets to crack. Want the Civil War trunk opening or the stone map decoded? Smash subscribe. Which discovery blew your mind most? Tell me below. See you in the next video.